to Jacksonville, Florida today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So North Texas offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with another.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the senior.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's McLaurin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab, and a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, and this time facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave him some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Landry. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there and they made the play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The option look. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Jukes his way for more. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it, fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to get it through the air. The screen, he's got wheels. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Diving for the goal line. The ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd down coming. Looking to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged out of the air. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. North Texas will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that sack.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. Run the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Off the RPO, complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They're going to run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Complete on the shuffle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 10-6 lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Landry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Working that left side now. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl game. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Finds his tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Gators will snap it on first and 10. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Boone. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Holds it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Landry. Got a little space. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaurin. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The throw to the outside is complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. To the air on 1st down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's crazy.
It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. At the 35, he's open. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll be brought down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Calls his own number. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Oh, he's still got more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Heaves it deep. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Wants to pass. Fires it incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They got it at the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. He'll pull it on the read. runs through the tackle.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Step 1 complete. You cut this to a 1-possession game, but man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick it onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.